Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests, and today we're watching more Community. Happy Community Monday, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. I am filming a back-to-back, so I just watched 2 episodes and I'm about to get into 2 more. And I will actually also be finishing off the series today because after today, we only have 1 more Community Monday, which is just so nuts. I enjoyed the last 2 episodes. As I've been saying, I've been having a lot of fun with this season. I'm curious to see how the season closes out now that we only have 4 episodes left, so I just want to get into it, guys. Of course, if you would like to watch ahead, we are 2 episodes ahead on Patreon, and I also have all of my uncut reactions to all of these episodes. If that is something that you are interested in, you can find me at patreon.com/shadowcatreacts. But without further ado, let's get into it. Where are they going?
3 weeks earlier.
Huh?
You know, sometimes a movie or a show begins on a random intriguing scene with no context given, encouraging you to wonder, whoa, how'd this crazy scenario come to be? And then it cuts to black and a title comes up that says 3 weeks earlier.
I feel like Abed knows he's on a TV show. At this point, he has to.
If there was ever a time to cut to 3 weeks earlier, it'd be right now.
Alright, let's do it.
You know what I mean?
They're standing in my living room, kitchen, and bedroom.
Ooh, I never thought about that. And your backyard is 24,900 miles long because it's the circumference of the Earth.
Dean, can I speak to you privately?
I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
When I agreed to hold this thing for you in the school, you didn't say anything about 6 people sitting back there.
Man, I wonder what they're talking
Honestly, you
about.
should have
God,
expected
who
it.
knows? They're sealed off behind this soundproof vinyl.
I will drive my house off a cliff. I may have miscalculated the mileage.
You keep driving, and nobody else needs to know about this, understand? The last thing we need is a panic.
What's going on? Are we out of gas?
Yes! It's on empty! It's on empty!
There's no gas stations around here.
Gas!
You're freaking me out.
You should be freaking out. I've been driving for 25 years, and I have never seen so little gas in my life!
Stop on yelling even louder. We have to focus on what we can control.
Is everyone's phone charged?
Yes, charge your phone. Good idea. Okay. See?
So I can like drain the electricity.
Full battery.
For the love of God, stop charging your phones!
Oh, my fan just fell. Right in sync.
What happened?
I'm not telling you!
We're all gonna die!
Alright, I'm gonna try to fix that.
All in favor? And that solves the matter of the giant hand if there's no other business.
Yes, I'd like to move that we establish this
3
moment as
weeks
the opening for a flashback.
No, meeting adjourned.
Well, overruled.
I guess we're not doing the 3 weeks earlier thing.
Abed, insert dialogue here about you dropping the fourth wall shtick.
Nice.
Careful you don't flood it.
That's the 5th time you reminded me not to flood something.
Can you send someone or not? No, I can't hold. When they put you on hold, you hang up and you call right back. Frankie taught me that.
Hi, it's me. Yeah, the one you put on hold. See where that got you? Can you send... When they put you on hold, hang up and call right back.
Okay, but what if they just keep putting you on hold?
You need roadside service on... Oh, you can't be serious.
Well, hello. Guess who?
That seems
I got
quite
nothing but fingers and
inefficient.
time, pal. Roadside service.
Nothing but fingers and time.
Your RV is full of crazy ladies. Goodbye. Have any of you heard of Armed Forces Day? Because apparently it's today, and it's really boning us. Well, apparently Armed Forces Day is the big one for tow truck drivers, because there are 3 within 200 miles of this spot, and they're all in the same parade.
Maybe it'll come by this way. If we offer them instruments?
Nobody
Instruments.
reroutes parades.
They rerouted Kennedy's parade.
So we'll just call the CIA, tell them we want to assassinate the president, and we'll be home in time for Wheel of Fortune.
That'll never work. We got Britta. Yes,
I use it too.
Aw.
I want everyone blaming Frankie.
What?
He is the reason we are here. This is what happens when you make decisions outside the moment.
Whatever moment you were in the day you got on the internet and bought a gigantic hand, I am proud to remain outside until I die.
This is where logic gets you. Stuck in a Rocky Mountain pass at sundown, gradually freezing to death and forced to decide somewhere in the backs of our heads, just in case, who we'd eat first.
And being illogical hasn't really gotten you guys much further, to be fair.
It's not about being in the moment. You bought this thing we can't return with money we don't have. Nobody knows why.
And your latest idea is to put it on the quad with a plaque that says, give a hand to your brain. Give your brain a hand. You're making it sound stupid on purpose. And you're lucky she was able to find some bigger weirdo on eBay willing to pay cash for it.
Okay.
Maybe we did need a 3 weeks earlier flashback.
Abed, is this a show? I thought you said you knew it wasn't a TV show.
Season 2, you mean? I don't know.
Go in the back. Go in the back and sit by yourself.
Jeff! What's wrong with you?
I'm sick of it. It's a show. It's not a show. It's your show. It's my show. It's a good show. It's a bad show. I am sick of it. I don't want to hear the word show again.
Well, I mean, it'll be done soon.
So now it's a show about this?
Oh, you're right. That's way worse. Abed, come back.
Yes,
Yay!
come back.
The RV has two batteries, a primary and a secondary.
Thanks, Jeff.
So now the secondary battery has maybe 3 or 4 hours of juice.
Juice charge.
And we have a choice to make. And Jeff can explain that choice. So
It's your RV.
This was my show. You didn't give it.
we could wait for a couple of hours and hope that the engine battery resets itself. If it doesn't, we're spending the night here. And
I mean, better an RV than just a regular old car.
Little course of action.
I rewire the secondary battery to the engine and hope it can start it. If it doesn't, we're spending a very cold night with 2 dead batteries.
Okay, let's switch the
Use
batteries.
blankets, no?
And we've kept the lights off, and it goes without saying that we've all learned to stop charging our phones. Why are you all looking at each other like that? And
I think you know, Elroy. I think you know.
you know, I'm starting to suspect the unthinkable. I only draw limited comfort from the fact that nobody's running to unplug anything. I'll just turn the light switch to the on position.
Yeah. Oh my god. Who's doing the hair dryer?
Most conventional weapons don't require electricity.
So I rented Hotel Rwanda the other night. Let me just say, not a date movie.
Already? Okay. I was like, I don't even know if I like where this joke is going already.
All in favor?
If we're doing this, I'd like to restate the importance of telling some of the story with flashback.
What do you mean by restate? Oh my god, I fell for it. Meeting adjourned.
Why do we call them elbows? Why not arm knees?
Why do we call anything anything?
I'm scaling the blanket rations inversely to the wattage of each person's phone. That way the person who killed us the most will die the soonest. Which feels fair.
Honestly, fair.
Right, Britta?
Britta. You know, I just shack up with someone.
Heart attacks run in my family, and you people aren't worth it. I'm sorry.
And for our part, we're sorry that charging our perfectly normal cell phones destroyed your weirdly fragile RV. Okay, I'm sorry about that apology.
Sorry I've been unavailable. I've been trying to cut to 3 weeks earlier. It really feels like we needed that.
I have something to apologize.
I'd appreciate it.
All in favor?
Let me just explain the need for flashback here, and don't interrupt.
Okay, one quick thing and then you can talk about flashbacks forever. Meeting adjourned.
Abed, when they cut to 3 weeks earlier on TV, they're not traveling in time, dip ass.
I'm sorry for not asking people what they wanted before buying all the snacks for the trip.
Wow, really? That's so big of you.
What?
I shouldn't be yelling at the dean in front of any of you. It's unprofessional.
All right, you're all.
I forgive All of you.
Then that solves the matter of the giant hand if there's no other business.
In a normal road trip story, the first act would end with us deciding to go on the trip, the second act would be the trip ending with a disaster, and the third act would be us getting back. The problem is we've already decided to take this trip weeks from now, which means the story starts with us already on the road, which means the end of Act 1 won't be us going on the trip, it'll have to be the disaster, which means something even worse has to happen in Act 2, unless we make the decision right now that Act 1 is a flashback, so that the beginning of the story is now instead of then.
Aw. I mean, I can't lie. It's hard to follow.
You turd!
I beg your pardon, guys.
You have no sense of accountability. You're like a child.
If I'm a child, you're a child abuser. Nah, not cool.
Leave my hand where it is. I like it there. I demand it stay.
Because everyone complained about it.
Well, where's that?
I'm sorry. I'm a bad dean, okay?
No, that's what you always do. That's not a real apology. And you say you're sorry for buying a giant hand and letting it sit around until we had to deal with it, and say it without crying.
No! And by the way, I'm not sorry. It's my giant hand, and I love it. We're not selling it.
Abed, don't go after.
Did they send you out here to be mean to me, too?
Oh my god, he's in the hand.
No. Good, because I can't cry anymore unless someone brings me a Pedialyte.
Looks very handy.
You don't belong up here. It's not right that you're up here.
You get it, don't you, Abed? You know what's important about the hand.
No, I know what's important about story, and I know we're structurally overdue for a disaster.
Oh, great.
Don't move, don't move.
What the hell else are we supposed to do?
Flash back with me.
What?
Just trust me. Close your eyes and concentrate. Yeah, there's business. When we tie the hand to the roof, we'd like you to use extra thick straps, please.
Extra thick.
Extra thick?
All right, meeting adjourned. Great.
Extra thick straps. Extra thick straps. Extra thick straps.
There, that should do it.
No, I don't remember because it didn't happen.
You didn't?
Oh my god.
Did something just fall off the roof?
Did we just witness a murder? Oh my god. He's underhanded.
Carefully! Who lets a giant hand off a person haphazardly? You know what?
Screw you!
What?
Hey, that's my house!
We are not sorry!
We gonna freeze to death?
I called a hand.
Okay, Britta, well, you enjoy that.
What's wrong with me if that's hot?
It's so funny to think about who Britta was in season 1 and who she is now.
We're sorry and we love you.
Nice uncontrollable question mark, Britta.
Abed, you bonded with him. Talk to him. Now you can forget all about stupid 3 weeks earlier flashbacks and be a hero by joining us here in the moment and talking to the dean like a human.
Okay, here we go.
There's no other business.
I'd like to propose a heavy use of flashback in this episode. No, Abed, don't do it. Thanks, Abed.
Stop that! Get your head out of your ass! You get him to do something normal without abusing him.
Abed, listen. This is a flashback, remember? The real story is happening in the future. You actually flashed back to now to help us.
Okay, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Give Frankie her flowers.
Space Elder Abed, can you reach backward with your mind and save our species?
I can. I'm here now, child. All will be made right. I have discovered the meaning of the giant hand. A hand has two functions, to grip and to release. But without both of these powers, it is useless. Like newborn infants, we grab what comes near us, hoping to control it, taste it, jam it into another child's eye. Grip one for too long and you lose so much that you've never held. This giant hand was sent to all of us as an invitation to increase our mastery over the power to hold on and let go.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these last few episodes are kind of coming to terms with the fact that the show is truly coming to a close. Keep a loose grip. Oh man.
Blake, the gentleman to whom you're selling the giant hand? Anyway, it's been many hours since our scheduled appointment time. Again, it's Blake with the B, purchaser of the giant...
As opposed to...
They're not coming, are they? What are you gonna do with...
What am I gonna do with the giant watch? I don't know. Does everything have to do with me purchasing oversized items on the internet? It's about a normal-sized son who disappeared because I gave him a giant cut. Ah!
Ooh.
He's waiting for a better daddy with a bigger hand.
Oh.
It's like an unexpected turn.
So then why the watch?
I thought it would look really cool.
Alright. We just finished another episode of Community. That was Community Season 6, Episode 10. Yeah, fun episode. Maybe not my favorite of the season. Like, I feel like there have been other highs this season, to be honest, but still pretty good. And as I was saying in the episode, like, I feel like a lot of these episodes are sort of like facing the reality that the show is coming to a close, and I really like that because I think that it also is giving a sense of closure for the audience who has to also grapple with that fact. I can't really compare myself to somebody who was watching this show as it was originally airing, and so who had to, like, you know, watch year after year after year. I think that the show was airing for about 6 or so years, so I would imagine that if you were watching it during its original run, that there would be even more of an attachment to this show and to these characters, whereas I think I've only been watching it for about a year and a half, so even though it feels very bittersweet for me to be moving on from the show very, very soon, I would imagine that anybody who's been watching this for years and years and years, like, they would have that feeling more strongly. And so given that fact, I like that they're sort of writing that into the storylines. I just think it feels nice as a person who is watching the show and obviously is very attached to the show. But yeah, as I was saying, probably not my favorite episode of the season, but one that I can appreciate the message of and thought it was still pretty fun. So yeah, let's head into the next one.
I have been to every place where you can find a human race, but I have been picky the most.
I'm gonna go get a shovel, because theater is dead.
That was impressive. You should be on stage, Starburns.
Hi, Starburns.
Todd, you know you don't have to creep around to be weird, right? You're weird.
Did you hear about the paintball game?
Yeah, I heard there was no paintball. I heard it's banned.
You can't believe everything you hear.
Okay, you just...
Oh. So are we getting our final paintball episode? I would love that.
But I'm dead.
Oh! Where did Todd learn moves like that?
Do you know why I beat you, Todd? Seriously? You don't? Because I don't either. That was insane.
Actually, you'll be settling for silver.
Alright. I thought that we might have been done with paintball episodes, so this is exciting. An exciting turn of events.
Names. You give me names or you're expelled. That's simple.
I told you, I don't know nothing about no secret paintball games. This is from Huffing Pink, I swear.
Escort Alex Osborne off campus.
Oh, hey, hold your horse panties. You didn't tell me you knew my name. Look, I was about...
Aw, all he wants is people to call him his name.
Bye forever, Starburns.
No.
Right.
I want to give your paintball friends a message, Jeff. This era is over. It was fun while it lasted, but now Mommy's home. Everybody with a gun will be expelled or fired.
Don't worry, Miss Dart. My boys and I will get this
That might be the entire school, Frankie.
pleasure because Mr. Wenger has caused me nothing but pain over the years with this paintballing.
I'm sorry, I quit that. That's behind me.
Sure it is.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
Custodian LePerry is going to be honored this week at the Gala for a Cleaner Greendale. I'd like you to introduce him. Please, if not for Greendale, then for me.
I'll think about it.
Well, Frankie's upset.
Did she break up with someone? Which gender? I don't care, but everybody else does.
Occasionally, our campus erupts into a flawless postmodern homage to action-adventure mythology, mischaracterized by the ignorant as parody.
Apparently.
Call me ignorant.
We've kind of done it to death, right? Done it, nailed it. I won a few times now. Now, who keeps track of that? Lame.
And I think it would break her heart if she caught any of us undermining her goals.
Yeah, agreed. Reasonable
No
agreement.
peanut balls,
You're both
huh?
right.
It's gonna make it a lot easier for me to beat you.
Jeff, are you surprised? Are you really surprised?
Whoa.
Do something stupid.
I thought we weren't playing.
Is this an alliance?
I don't know, is it?
What's paintball?
Cut the crap, Elroy!
Stop that! What are you doing? Go back! Grow up.
Well, guy who's not playing, you sure are shooting a bunch of mothers.
That was
Yeah.
instinct. I can't help being a badass. But
You
I
might as well shoot him then. If he's not playing, just shoot him.
knock it off. Frankie is coming. What is important to you people?
I mean, Jeff, come on now.
Jeff, a student just passed by me and said you shot him.
Okay. Frankie, I've been cool up until now, but I gotta tell you, I'm starting to get offended by your suspicion about this.
Bye, Frank.
Bye, Frankie.
Bye. Take it easy.
See ya.
Will you stop doing that?
Thing to hate this year is the game. Can I show you all something?
Please.
You know this game is being run anonymously through an online server, but who set it up? They haven't left a clue, which is a really big clue. Because if they're this good at anything...
Why are they here?
Interesting.
You've probably heard about a mysterious player using silver paintballs. Well, look at these IP addresses.
If that means what I think it means, we're dealing with gibberish.
Those are mine.
I suppose you all should be in trouble.
But Desperate Deans?
But desperate deans call for desperate measures. From here on out,
Not your best use of Dean in a word, but an effort was made.
And I say we do the honest thing and tell Frankie.
The school's playing and losing already, Frankie included.
All right, so we lay low and we try to find out who Silver Balls is.
But we're not, to be clear, we did not vote on that name.
Here's a name you don't have to vote on.
Balls.
you just became...
It's paintball time in community.
When it seems like all is lost and nobody really needs the dean anymore because Frankie's here. That's when you go in. The last bastion of a bygone era when people respected me.
When did people respect you, Dean? Seriously. I need a citation.
If you're gonna hang around, we could use some water.
On it.
Your target is a small-time paintball munitions dealer. All we know is he's a white male over 30, and his street name is Fun Dad.
Connor, stop horsing around with Billy and Cardi.
DJ might be the guy from Yum Yum.
Kugler!
Aladdin.
I thought your name was Fun Dad.
That was easy.
The
first rule of Club Club is that we are not a fight club. The second rule is that if you're a hot lady, you have to have sex with me.
Oh.
And there's a bunch of rules and restrictions that they've just now been adding because of the lawsuits based on that.
I'm thinking something more exotic. Something in silver?
You want to stay in the game? Talk. You know what I mean. Who buys the silver ammo?
Oh, I can't. Look, if I tell you that, pretends he's dead.
Kugler's thumb drive is actually a hardware encryption key.
A key with a lock on it. I'll give our enemy this. They're clever.
Why did they pair us together?
City College is going to crash Frankie's gala.
And here's where Silver Balls decides on Silver Ball. The guest of honor.
Is your internet not working? It's one photo. It's taking an hour.
Looks like we'd be renting formal wear.
I'll measure Jeffrey.
Okay, so is it somebody who has a personal vendetta against him? And if so, why?
Well, the monorail is more symbolic of our potential than it is potential, and none of our buildings will ever be shaped like this. But with a little work, this is how we could feel.
Keaton to Belfry, I need us all to make sure we are very, very careful here.
Failed it, Keaton. Why don't you set a good example by keeping your mind on the mission?
And your eyes on the prize.
Voice of Diedrich Bader to Belfry. I've checked the custodial wing for the third time. Can I come join the mission now?
Negative, voice of Dietrich Bader.
Continue to check the custodial wing and then check the perimeter of the inside of your office.
Okay.
Aww.
Only song that plays in this thing?
Hey there, Dean. Need a custodian. Dean.
What's happening here?
Clooney to Belfry, I've got a bogey with a gun.
Excuse me?
I wasn't talking to you. I was ordering dinner. Yes, hello. Can I get a bogey with a gun, no pickles, and 3 orders of gun?
Clooney, do nothing unless you can do it quietly and calmly.
What the hell?
Nothing.
Are you ready?
Excuse me, can I have a word with you?
About what?
There's been some reports about a paintball game on campus.
Oh, yeah. Better believe the kitchen boys are playing. And this year, we got a new winning strategy. Let the idiots come to you.
Oh, oh, Britta, you can come in now.
Ooh! Damn. Oh, damn, Dean.
And I am happy to say that those days are fully behind our school. Looking back on those dark days, it's clear that the only...
Who is going to be Silver Balls? I literally have no good guesses. A little bit of an overkill, but I guess do what you gotta do.
The Custodial Innovation Award to Vice Custodian LePerry.
It wasn't our guy.
The assassin is not in the kitchen. He's still at large.
The popping of the balloon!
What?
Why?
Who's that? Where?
Oh no, Jeff! Oh!
Sorry.
Oh no!
Greendale's custodial staff is running the underground paintball tournament.
Probably with City College and people that clean Greendale. Don't want a cleaner Greendale. They want Greendale to be afraid of itself and reliant on them.
We've got a real-life M. Night Shyamalan here.
Come back to our side and tell the truth so City College can be exposed.
Do you think City College will take you if you lose their paintball prize money?
I don't know how many men you have left in your game, but if you're leaving this room, it needs to be a small army.
I mean, Frankie, this is what happens at Greendale. You either get with it or... I don't know if there's actually another option. You pretty much have to get with it. I mean, honestly, it's high time that some of you guys cut some strays.
We're the last ones left. Cover me.
Dreams do come true.
I'm actually relieved. I thought this was going to be a whole gauntlet, and my heart was not in it. When I shot a disabled kid, I can't do this anymore.
That was an all-time low, yeah. Museum of Custodial Arts.
Your steamy pipes can't stop us.
Well, it would be a pretty bad museum exhibit if it could. We're not so different, you and I, Dean. Don't you see we're both in the same situation?
Shoot them all. One of them is him. Shoot every single one.
Don't use all your bullets, though. You don't have to shoot them several times. You're just gonna run out of ammo.
What do you think was gonna happen when you let Frankie dart into our world? How much more clean can she make the school before she notices? The dirtiest thing of all about it. You think I'm a villain, but I'm not. I'm defending a place where we all get to be our own heroes. We're all here because none of us can have nice things.
I thought you guys were mannequins!
Is the money real?
Dean, what are you doing? What are you thinking about?
He's right, Jeffrey. A cleaner Greendale is like a healthier cigarette.
Yes, a carrot stick, Frank.
She's not the enemy. She can help us. We just have to cool it.
It's true. What he said. I'll see you Monday. Idiots.
Fair.
On the count of 3, we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot.
Do I trust? I think that they're all just gonna shoot each other. Yeah.
Frankie's gonna be here soon. We should get ready.
We're not seriously still doing this, are we?
We promised every day for a week. Do you want her to quit?
Good morning, everyone.
I like big trucks. I saw a fire truck today.
Interesting point. Would anyone care to comment, Elroy?
I made a stinky.
Worth considering. Next item.
How do you pronounce biscotti?
Spaghetti. What else?
Can we go to...
And then she starts thinking about all the places she's been, which, by the way, seems to be a total of 2. One of which is old.
I would pay good money to see this.
And the fact that our mother died, which is like the one thing all mothers do. Damn that, I am telling you, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe.
Lou. I'm sorry my show didn't honor her memory properly. I'll try to make it up to you.
Actually, we both will. At the premiere of our new show,
Vicky and Garrett!
Alright.
We'd rather you
It was
boo.
all
It means you
gimmick.
felt something.
That's right, you can boo. But you don't have to be dicks.
I don't know if this is a niche reference to this audience, but it reminds me of the very last episode of The Hills, where they have Brody in the foreground, and in the background they have the Hollywood sign, and like slowly the Hollywood sign starts like rolling away, and it like reveals this giant set. Anyway. In hindsight, good ending, but at the time it felt like a slap in the face. At least to my 14, 15-year-old self. All right, guys, we just finished another episode of Community. I thought that this one was a lot of fun. It was really nice to go back into our community roots and have another paintball episode, the final paintball episode of the series. And I actually thought that they did it really well. I thought that they did it justice. I liked that there was a bit of a push and pull between the old school and the new school. And yeah, I don't know if I'm reading into it at this point, but it still kind of feels like the show is addressing the where they currently are. I am about to get into the final 2 episodes of the series, which is just so insane. I keep saying it, but it's just so insane. I can't believe we're actually at the end of this journey. So right now I'm wondering if the show is going to have like a final arc, just because I feel like the end of a lot of the previous seasons would be like a several episode arc. So I'm wondering if we're going to continue that tradition here, or whether these are going to be 2 separate episodes that are not that related. But yeah, I really want to get into them, so I'm going to cut this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching this with me, and I will see you guys next week for the end. Take care until then. Bye.